Hi, it's your old pal, Life the Impaler. Okay, here's the situation. My parents went away on a week's vacation and they left the keys to the brand new Porsche. I'm thinking mine. Well, of course not. I'll just take it for a little spin. This is going to be my Coin Hunt World Tips and Tricks for Beginners video. Now, this video is for people who have just downloaded the game or have only been playing for a couple of days. If you've been playing for more than 3 or 4 days, you're probably not going to learn much from this video. However, you should probably watch it anyway, and then like it, and then subscribe, and then like it again. By the way, if you're looking for a comprehensive guide on Coin Hunt World for beginners, you should definitely watch this video. I go into establishing your headquarters, referral codes, opening vaults, and a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, let's get into it. Did you know that you can pinch, zoom, and unzoom the map? Yeah, I didn't figure that out for several days, so I'm telling you now so you don't go through the same embarrassment that I did. You may have already noticed that the GPS in Coin Hunt World can be a little glitchy sometimes. So if you're having a lot of trouble, what you can do is you can switch away from Coin Hunt World to another app like Google Maps, get it fixed on your position, then switch back to Coin Hunt World, and sometimes that helps. Also, you should always have Wi-Fi turned off. And if that doesn't work, try turning off your Bluetooth, although I don't have any first-hand experience with that making any difference whatsoever. 99.9993712% of you are going to want to establish your headquarters at home. And the reason for this is because mystery boxes drop 3 times a day. God help you if you are at work often enough to establish your headquarters at work. That must suck. By the way, no one can see your headquarters except for you, so don't worry about privacy issues. If you find you're having trouble with the trivia questions, I recommend going to the Coin Hunt World Wiki and reading the very, very long list of trivia questions that they have collected. I spent several days memorizing the blue and green vault trivia questions, and it helped my game a lot. Blueprints for the green, yellow, red, and purple cubies drop from just regular everyday vaults. So if you haven't gotten them yet, just keep on playing and sooner or later they'll appear. If you haven't discovered it already, there is an extremely useful Coin Hunt World map. Now, the data on this map is user-generated data, which means you might find vaults and keys and other things scattered around in the real world that aren't on the map. The map is only as good as the users make it, so if you find stuff that isn't on the map, please add it. You may have noticed that there is a map auto-rotate option in your settings. Now, I find I like the map auto-rotate off when I'm on foot, but it is extremely helpful when I'm on my bike. And you might also find it useful if you're playing while driving. If you're playing while driving, please pay attention to the road. You've probably noticed by now that when you answer a trivia question at a vault, that vault disappears. Don't worry, they come back. The blue vaults respawn every 12 hours, green vaults respawn every 24 hours, and yellow vaults, unfortunately, only respawn once a week on Mondays. That little rotating chip thingy that stays behind after you pick up a key, that's a key forge. To use the forge, just click on it once, and you'll be taken to a screen that shows 10 blue keys on the left and 1 green key on the right with a little arrow in the middle. Hit that arrow first, then you'll be taken to another screen that has a forge at the top and 1 blue key at the bottom. Touch that blue key, drag it up to the forge, and a little magic later, you'll have 1 green key. You can use those to forge, for example, 10 blue keys into 1 green key, or 10 green keys into 1 yellow key. However, you cannot downgrade keys. So if you have 5 yellow keys, you just have 5 yellow keys. You can't turn those into greens or blues. Playing Coin Hunt World all by yourself in a vacuum isn't very much fun, so I strongly recommend that you join the Coin Hunt World Global Discord, as well as your local Discord. You'll also want to consider joining the Facebook group and the subreddit. You're going to want to build out your friends list pretty quickly so that you can participate in buddy quests and get those free yellow keys. I recommend first adding people from your local Discord, because those are people that you're probably going to interact with and maybe even see in the real world. You can also add people from the Facebook group and from the national Discord. I don't recommend adding people that are too many time zones away because that makes it difficult to coordinate buddy quests because one of you is going to end up doing it in the middle of the night. You may have noticed that there's some animation in the game that's kind of slow and tedious to watch. Unfortunately, for the moment, there's no way to get around that. And those are my Coin Hunt World tips and tricks for beginners. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll do my very best to answer them. As always, please like and subscribe, and if you're new to Coin Hunt World and you haven't established your headquarters yet, consider using my referral code. Doing so will get free loot for both you and me.